Hello everybody and Happy New Year to you all on this phenomenal January 6th, 2013. I apologize for not uploading anything this past week really. I kind of went away back up to Massachusetts for a little bit, visited some friends, spent New Year's up there. It was really nice and fun time. It was good. So I didn't really get a chance to really work on anything too crazy or wild. Even on the train, I didn't really do too much on the rides back between my old place, my new place. So yeah, whatever. Anyways, though, aside from that, welcome to the first ever upload of 2013 on this channel, Anyways, though, I got this OU battle against this guy I found in the Pokemon Showdown by the name of JB130, so I'm just going to get the team preview rock and rolling right about now. And yeah, so pretty much it's just a standard OU battle, nothing too crazy or out of the ordinary, really. I pretty much just decided to throw a bunch of random stuff together, stuff that I didn't really use in a while, but stuff I still really like using in OU, for example, like Fortress, Celebi, Infernape, Rotom Wash. Yeah, pretty much stuff that I just kind of like threw together in one big jibber jabber. But anyways, though, looking at his team right here, I noticed that really, the only really big nuisances that could be posing a threat towards my team are really just the Jellicent and the Jolteon, because it can really just kind of rain on my parade, especially with countering Rotom Wash. But I have a feeling if I hang on to Celebi and I manage to hopefully not get hit too hard by Jolteon's Shadow Balls or Jellicent's Shadow Balls, I think I'll be fine on that end. The Garchomp could be kind of a threat because it might be Scarf, so I'm going to make sure I have to hang on to Fortress that way, or I'm going to have to make sure I get set up with Dragonite so I can outspeed and Revenge Kill. But I'm still going to have to make sure I'm careful with that. The Bisharp doesn't scare me that much, though. Same with the Volcarona. I just need to make sure I get my Stealth Rock set up, and Infernape can just come in and kill with a Stone Edge or something like that, or Dragonite just can wall for days and a half. So, yeah, that's not really going to be that big of a threat. And also the Skarmory is just a Skarmory. It's going to be annoying phasing things in and out, but other than that, though, I'm really not too afraid of it. So, yeah, with that, ladies and gents, I'm not really going to ramble on too much in this narration. I'm just going to go ahead and cut straight to the battle. So, yeah, Crossfade. Alright, so I'm just going to lead off my Infernape now as he leads off with this Jolteon right here, because I have a feeling that I can outspeed me no matter what, albeit unless I'm Scarfed. I'm just going to switch out, bring in my Celebi to take a potential Volt Switch from that thing, but he just ends up switching out straight into his Jellicent right there. But I have a feeling he'll probably want to switch into something to take the potential Giga Drain, so I'm just going to U-turn out now, bring in my Infernape now as Volcarona comes in. I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz this turn. I thought that would kill, because I am in fact banded, so yeah, I thought that was going to kill, but apparently he's running that, like, defensively bulky spread on the Volcarona. I should have just gone for the Stone Edge right there. That probably would have been the smarter plays. But anyways, though, I'm just going to bring in my Dragonite right here, take the Bug Buzz Light from that thing like a champ, because I am at Molting Scale, and I do have some bulk invested into this thing. So I'm going to just Dragon Dance up this turn, going to Dragon Dance up next turn, just to allow myself to be able to outspeed that Volcarona. He's going to go for the Bug Buzz again, but because I do resist it, and Dragonite has amazing special bulk, I'm easily going to be able to take that like a champ, kill it off next turn with an Outrage, and now his Garchomp comes in, and I kill that thing off with an Outrage. He probably should have switched into Skarmory right there. That would have probably been the better play. Not really sure why he did that, but hey, that's fine. Garchomp's out of the way, big threat's out of the way, which is really nice. So now all I have to worry about now is this Bisharp now. I bring in Fortress this turn, set up my Stealth Rocks now. He's just going to hide behind his sub right here. And I noticed that because I really don't want this thing setting up on me, I'm just going to bring in Celebi right now. Go for the Perish Song this turn as he goes for the Sucker Punch, predicting my most likely U-turn or something like that. But because I know for a fact that a Sucker Punch will take me out from no matter what range, I'm just going to Perish Song right here, take a couple Brick Breaks from this thing, because I know I can't thanks to my Psychic typing, and then just recover off all the damage I'm getting, and then eventually just switch out once the Perish Song hits to 1 or 2. So this turn now, I switch out, bring my Tornadus T as he switches out and brings in his Skarmory right here. And because, unfortunately, I am packing Superpower and not Focus Blast on this thing, I'm really not going to be able to do too much to this thing with Pandemonium, so I'm just going to U-turn out now, switch out, bring in my Rotom Wash right here as he sets up Stealth Rocks now on the switch. So I believe I go for the Trick this turn, right, as he brings in his Jolteon, because I thought he might have wanted to do that, predicting the Volt Switch. So I Trick in the Choice Scarf right here. I get Choice Specs, which it's alright. I mean, I'm not Choice Locked, which is good, and he's not packing an extra punch behind his attacks, which is good. But I'd rather not be Choice Locked. I was hoping to get like a Lefties or something like that. Anyways, though, Volt Switch now as he brings in his Jellicent on that prediction. Bring in Celebi right here. Go for the Giga Drain. Does not do that much, which is pretty crazy to say the least. But I'm assuming it's probably maybe specially defensive. No, that'd be weird. That'd be weird if it was specially defensive. Huh. I don't know. Anyways, I get frozen that turn, so I can't really do anything. So I just switch out and bring in my my Who's once more. And this turn, I believe I go for the trick. That's right, I go for the trick this turn. Trick in the choice specs, get the leftovers, so now I don't have to worry about that thing getting any more lefties recovery and that kind of thing. However, he is now choice locked into Giga Drain, which blows. Well, he does have pack the Giga Drain and kills my Rotom Wash off the next turn, but he's locked into that. So bringing Selby now, as he switches out, brings in a Skarmory. I believe I go for a switch out, bring in my Fortress right now because I have a feeling I want to set up Spikes and or Brave Bird me or something along those lines. So I'm going to, I believe, Rapid Spin this turn as he goes for the Whirlwind to try and start doing some phasing nonsensical shenanigans. But because that is not the case, I'm easily just going to keep my Selby right here, go for the Parasong next turn as he sets up his Rocks once more. And I believe I can't remember if I recover this turn or U-turn out. I U-turn out, okay. U-turn out, then bring in, I believe, my Fortress once more to try and get some Stealth Rocks and Hazards up because I know that's going to be really essential, especially near the end of the game. And because I know for a fact he'll definitely want to have to switch out somewhere along these lines. It'll grant me at least one layer of Spikes this turn. So I'm going to set up my layer of Spikes now. In comes Jellicent once more. I believe I stay in and go for Spikes again. I believe he brought in Jellicent too because he wanted to, he was predicting my Rapid Spin, that's why I did it. Unfortunately, I get the burn with the Scald that turn because I don't have Natural Cure on Fortress, I have Sturdy. Well, Fortress doesn't get Natural Cure, so that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, anyways though, Selby comes back in to take the potential Scald. Or he does take the Scald because he's choice locked, so whatever. I go for the Giga Drain, Skarmory comes in, not going to do jack squat because it's 4x resist, so it's really not going to do too much. So I just go for the Parasong once more just to try and lower its health down as much as possible. He goes for the Whirlwind, I'm going to get a lot of hazard damage right off here, and I believe I try and go for another... No, I go for the Gyro Ball this turn because I go for the Rapid Spin, that's right, I go for the Rapid Spin, but because he wants to ensure that his hazard stay up for the remainder of the game, he's just going to bring his Jellicent right here to pretty much take the spin like a champ. And pretty much he's going to sacrifice his Jellicent, and then I won't be able to Rapid Spin, then I'm going to die next turn as he goes for the Brave Bird. Yeah, anyways though, Infernape comes in here, going to Flare Blitz that thing, easy one-hit KO. I am Choice Banded, I am Max Attack, I am a Fire type, so it's pretty much dead. Yeah, nothing too scary on that end. Anyways though, Jolteon comes down. Now I decided to keep Infernape in for Death Fodder because really at this point I have a feeling it is my game, just as long as I make sure that I manage to kill off the Bisharp with Tornadus this next turn, which I'm pretty sure I do, I think. Yeah, I go for the Superpower, kill him off because of 4x weakness, which is pretty snazzy, and then because I know for a fact I can take some hits from this Jolteon right here. It's essentially my game. I know I can't really take it with the freaking Tornadus because, I mean, it's weak. It does have some nice bulk, but I can't take it like a champ. Anyways, though, but Selby can because, as you can see right here, I was a little afraid, though, of him getting a critical hit or something, so I'm just going to recover off this turn. And then I go for the Giga Drain next turn as he goes for another HP. I'm assuming that is Ice. And, yeah, and I essentially win the game right there. So, yeah. Yeah, it was a good game, though, JB130. It was actually a surprisingly close match. When I first played this game, I thought it was going to be like an easy pants win for me. Oh, just goes to show, never get cocky, and always have fun when you're playing these games, you know? Never underestimate lower tier threats. They're always dangerous. Like a Senko Gold Body in MVC3. But anyways though, guys, if you enjoyed my content, you want to see more of my material, you can always rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this is essentially Infinite Shrouds. You're saying, right? Peace out, yo. Have a good one. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace!